Hi everyone, welcome to the November 2020 sheet load of cards. It's a collaboration hosted by Call Me Crafty Owl, who is Alicia. Hi Alicia. So this month we had another special edition use our 6x6 paper. So the paper I chose was the brand new Classic Christmas. It is 6x6. It is part of the, sorry for looking at the scraps. It's part of the Quite Curvy Variety Bundle, available from Stampin' Up! To customers starting November 3rd. So that would be Tuesday, and this will air on Monday. So yes, be excited about that. I'll show you the colors and some of the patterns, not all of them, when we show you the cards. So let me do that because this is bouncing around. I don't know why it's doing that. Here's my first card. I did 2 of each type. So the pattern is a basic white card base A2 vertical, and then a rectangle cardstock with 3 different pieces of designer paper on it and a circle sentiment. But she even suggests that you could use an image, and that's what I did. And the first 2 are ovals, and they are the little reindeer. So here are 3 of the patterns: the pine trees, a stripe, and pine branches with holly berries. So I did use the Warm and Toasty Cling Stamp Set by Stampin' Up!, which is in the current August to December mini catalog 2020, and it's item number 152615. I will have all the items I used today on my blog. When this goes up on the 2nd, so will my blog post, and all the codes will be there. Now keep in mind that the one for the paper will not be available till the 3rd. Okay. On some of them I use Stampin' blends. This one I use blends: Ivory, Light and Dark Crumb Cake, Light Rococo Rose, Dark Smoky Slate, and Light and Dark Cherry Cobbler is what I used on this. I also use Shimmer White paper rather than Whisper White. It has a little bit of sparkle to it, just a touch. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on camera with this lighting. I don't think so. Maybe on one of the other ones. Now, one thing I added that Alicia did not have is I put another piece of cardstock as a mat of the same color. So I used a Shaded Spruce background card base. I did make it vertical. And I used another sheet of Shaded Spruce, which is 5 1/4 by 4, and I ran it through the Winter Snow embossing folder, and then I sprayed it, all of them. I did the same for all of them. I sprayed it with Shimmer Frost White paint. Let me show you that. Let's see if I can find, here it is. It's Shimmer paint in Frost White. It's in the annual catalog, and I mixed it with just some isopropyl alcohol in one of the Stampin' Up's spray and spritzer type things. You have to shake it really good. You just need a couple drops of the paint, and people have suggested using 70% alcohol, but I didn't have that, and I was using 91%, and it's working fine. You just have to be sure to shake it every time you use it. And so that has a lot of shimmer in the background and a lot of texture. I wanted more texture. So, and then this one I used the layering ovals, the 2 second and third largest ones, I believe it was, instead of a circle. I did like how Alicia had indicated to do any like gems or embellishments on this one and one of the other designs, and so I did that on the edge of the ovals. I didn't put any ribbon on. I wasn't feeling the ribbon. And on the inside I stamped Warm and Toasty Wishes to You. That's in Cherry Cobbler, and some cards have the stripe pattern and some cards will have this pattern. None of them have the Sahara Sand pine trees inside, because the only paper I had was going this way and not vertically as scraps. So that is those two. The next one is the ice skating polar bear. And I colored him in using the Stampin' Up! Watercolor pencils instead of the blends, because I found that the blends on the shimmer paper, this is the shimmer white and so is this, they were bleeding a little more than they normally would. So I colored in but did not use blender pens, because I tried that and that also bled. So not recommended, but I used cherry cobbler. Now there is no shaded spruce in here, so what I did is I used garden green and went over it with a little bit of Coastal Cabana to get it a little closer to shaded spruce color. And on the inside of his ears I used Flirty Flamingo, just a touch. And I did use on his pom-pom and cap the Stampin' Chalk marker. I just dabbed it a little bit on each of them to make them a little bit whiter and look more fluffy instead. And oh, these rhinestones are from the holiday rhinestones. These are in shaded spruce and these are in cherry cobbler. Those are in the current 20 to 21 annual catalog by Stampin' Up! And they'll be listed on my blog also. And again, the same sentiment is in all of them. And again, that one has the red and white stripe. And I think one of the deer has the green and one has the other stripe. And then this one is the little bunnies in a sleigh. Again, colored them in colored pencil. Really, I left the bunnies white. Their ears are done in Flirty Flamingo. The scarf is red and cherry cobbler and garden green. The sleigh is cherry cobbler and early espresso for the runners. And I think that is it, except that I went over the sleigh with Wink of Stella to make it even more shiny, even though it's on shimmer paper as well. You can sort of see the sleigh shine, but you can't really see the shimmer paper. And then these are cherry cobbler rhinestones. There we have one with the green. Warm and toasty wishes to you. This one's done exactly the same way. And yeah, that's it. So those are my 6 cards. I only did the 6. And I had a lot of fun making these. And I hope you enjoyed my cards too. And please do visit my blog, which will be up on the 2nd at the same time the video goes up. And if you don't already have a demonstrator in the United States, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that is, I would love to be yours. And you can just click on any link that I show below the video that says shop here, or you can go to my blog and click on any of the item codes, or even the host code in the upper right corner, and it will take you to my online store. Just hit shop now once you're there, and there you go. You'll be in my Stampin' Up! Online web portal, and I'll get credit for any sale. Okay, that is all I have. Thank you so much for joining us this month. I had a lot of fun making these, and I hope you enjoyed them as well. I think they turned out adorable. So, yep. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, these are the Stitch So Sweetly dies in the scalloped rectangles, and these are layering circles, which is closer, but I always have to back them for some reason. And the images are bumped up on dimensionals, but none of the other pieces are. They're all glued down. So just the back piece, the shaded spruce piece on those images is backed up on dimensionals. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Hugs, love, and peace.